Hello and welcome to episode 6 of the Squadcast, the official podcast of Glasgow Warriors. Thank you again to everybody who's listening. We're back live, I guess, after the South African mini break. The less said about which, the better. My name's Craig Wright. Thank you to everybody again for their feedback, their compliments, their comments, and occasionally some criticism, but we don't listen to that very much. As you will have seen, and as you may see by the time this goes out, I don't know when the Scotland team is going to get out, is Mr. Murphy Walker is in the Scotland squad for the Autumn Nations series, which is brilliant for him, but completely messes with the podcast planning, to be totally honest with you. So Murphy, good luck, hurry back. But we are delighted to welcome our stand-in co-host this week, who is basically just becoming an extra member of the media team with the amount of stuff you're doing in the last couple of weeks.
Pretty much.
Rory Darge, how are you?
Very well, thanks. Obviously, congrats to Murph.
Yep.
Big shoes to fill.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
Don't know if everyone listening knows, but Murphy has size 16 feet. Is that 16? Do you know? I think it's size 16.
If anybody here should know, it probably is.
I think it's size 16, yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, big shoes to fill. He's been working hard as a co-host. So, and yeah, as you say, I've been doing a lot of media stuff and getting, used a lot for this sort of stuff. So, but I enjoy it. So.
Yeah, I mean, you can give us a bit of a behind the sscenes into the life of a return to play.
Well, it's exactly that. A lot of commercial and media stuff, but as I say, it's not too bad. That sort of stuff, and just obviously right now my rehab's fairly low key, stepping up a bit.
Yeah,
been going around with one crutch.
I can testify that you're actually pretty handy on the crutches. Like you've got to pick up the pace to keep up the occasion. Yeah. It's a pretty big team.
Well, I keep losing. Well, I'm down to one crutch, and I can walk about without any crutches, but I keep losing them because people keep hiding them, which isn't nice.
People like Duncan Weir.
Thanks for calling them out.
As you will have heard there, we are also joined by the latest guest on the Squadcast. It's Mr. Josh McKay. How are you?
Yeah, good. Happy to be here.
Now, as we said, obviously you were in South Africa, so we're going to swiftly move on past that because it's not something I don't think any of us want to really dwell upon. But first things first, how are you? You okay? You're fully over the whole gastro stuff? Yeah,
I'm good. It's great to be back in Scotland, that's for sure. It didn't knock me around too much. I was sort of out of action for about a day or two. But yeah, as I said before, it's great to be back in Scotland and looking forward to ripping into another week.
Now we're recording this on Tuesday. You're back yesterday afternoon, Monday afternoon?
Yeah, we got back Monday afternoon.
Safe flight, all good?
Yeah, flight went sweet. Got some sleep on it, which is always the main thing. And yeah, nothing to report.
Good stuff. And that's pretty much all we're going to mention about South Africa, I think. I had a whole thing lined up about talking about how the game was going to go on the weekend, and it obviously didn't happen, so we're going to move swiftly on. So instead, obviously we've got home game this weekend against Benetton, Scotstoun. Halloween week, Halloween themes. How much of a Halloween fiend are you from your own side of things? And are there any sort of traditions in New Zealand that are different to here, or how's that looking up?
Not really much of a Halloween purist, to be honest. There's a bit of trick-or-treating that sometimes, occurs around New Zealand. But I don't really get... Well, I would have got dressed up and stuff when I was younger, but of recently, it's not massive back home.
Trick-or-treating or guising, Darge?
Guising, yeah.
Guising,
it's
there we go.
It's the same thing.
Same but different.
Same deal, different language. It's all good. How about yourself? You?
I mean, like Josh, we used to go out guising and stuff when we were younger, and then when we got a bit older, we'd still go out. Like it was still like more of a social thing. You still go out with your friends on Halloween, but maybe not all the dress up and stuff. But yeah, I don't know.
You're both playing it very cool. I've got a feeling that your Halloween night
secretly
full on like.
No,
when
is it next week? Did you say next?
Halloween. When's that? Monday, 31st. Monday? Yeah, Monday.
Next Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, so
plenty of time to plan your costume.
Yeah, I've got nothing planned, unfortunately. I'll try and work in the moon boot and the crutch somehow, but I'm not sure how. I'm not giving it enough thought yet. Clearly.
So anyway, moving swiftly onwards into the Squadcast, just to refresh everybody's memory and also to give Josh a bit of an idea of what's in store. In front of Rory at the moment is the Squadcast hat. We are back to the baseball cap again this week. In that hat, there are a bunch of scenarios written on scraps of paper, vaguely relating to your Glasgow Warriors teammates. Your job, Josh, is to pull them out of the hat, read them out, make sure everybody's entertained, and produce what we're calling the Rory Darge spike in listening figures instead of everybody dropping off.
We want a spike.
Bring in.
So I'll start now, eh?
Rip in. Go on for it.
Am I picking out the next one for him, or is he just going himself?
We'll just
why was it that I was set? You and Murphy picked out all the questions for me.
I think that was more Murphy.
Yeah, maybe. A bit of a setup.
So the first one here is you're starring in a new film. Your co-star is the teammate that comes up first on your Instagram stories. Who is it? So is that on my
That's
phone?
you. That's yours, yeah.
I'll have
So
a
we're
look
gonna
as well.
quickly rip into Josh's Instagram. What's it?
Yeah.
Josh McKay 97 is your handle there. If anybody feels like following Josh at this point.
Yeah, if you want to follow me, then hit me up. It's Josh_McKay 97.
There we go. Nice little plug.
Cole Forbes.
Cole Forbes.
Cole Forbes.
Mine's is Nons. If anyone doesn't know who Nons, and then next is Cole Forbes. Nons is Sione.
So there we go. So here's your question then, Josh. What sort of a vibe are we getting from a film with you and Cole?
With me and Cole, you might get something along the likes of maybe The Hangover Part 4 or something like that. I don't know. Something definitely funny.
Yeah.
I could buy that. Sort of a buddy cop type of thing.
Yeah, something like that.
We'll go with that. Darge, yourself?
With Sione.
Sure.
Mine was Sione. Sione was the first one that came up on my stories. Yeah, I've been Hangover's a good shout. Me and Sione. When Sione first came over, I'm trying to think if there's any stories with me and Sione. Probably not that.
Broadcastable.
But yeah, probably something like I don't know. The Hangover's a good shout, I think.
Yeah. Are you the Mike Tyson figure with the drums, or
Nah,
no?
not me.
None of you can
Maybe.
play drums.
I would batter Sione if that's what you're asking.
Cole loves NFL as well, so maybe we could do like a NFL movie
Oh, here we
of
go,
where
yeah.
instead of we play rugby, we play NFL.
Friday
And
night,
American.
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights. Have you ever played American football?
Nah, I've never played.
So it might be a slightly one-sided film.
Do you watch it?
Not really.
Have you
Cole does.
watched Last Chance You?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen it?
No.
It's fantastic. It's great, man.
There we go.
Would
Rory
recommend
Darge's
it.
television tips.
Yeah.
Pin it in.
All right.
Shall I do another one?
Next one.
Fire it.
Darge.
There you go.
I want to
Darge?
pick out, yeah. I
Darge's
want to
up.
get involved in this. Put the question to you, Josh. Okay, you've been kidnapped. Your rescue party is being led by the last teammate you messaged. Who is it, and are you confident they'll rescue you? What messaging things are you looking at? Just Messenger, WhatsApp?
Whichever you feel like. I think Murphy went with WhatsApp, but it's entirely.
Mine will be
your choice.
Murphy on WhatsApp.
So are you confident that Murphy will message you?
Will rescue me from being kidnapped? No.
Taken 5, starring Murphy Walker. Josh, how about yourself?
Mine's Murphy.
I have Cole again, and I've got full faith in my mate to come find me. Yeah, he'll get the job done. He'll go to all sorts of lengths.
I mean, fingers crossed it doesn't happen.
Yeah, well,
That-
I
that
mean,
would-
ideally it doesn't happen. I'd imagine we'll be quite safe here in the UK, but it does happen. Yeah, Cole's got my back, I reckon.
I mean, we'll come back to the film chat again. I'm making the joke about taking, but what sort of skill set do you think Cole has a particular set of that's going to make him a worthy rescuer for you?
He's just, he's got a good all-round skill set and extremely high intellect. So, you know, if there's a technical problem he's got to solve, he'll be able to find it. Yeah, he's a smart man, is Forbesy.
Yeah, I would say Sione can probably just chat away to anyone. You know, he can chat. He could drop. Yeah, I don't know, talk them into letting me out more than anything.
Okay. You're confident on that one?
Yeah, but I mean, Murphy was the last person I messaged. I'm not really sure what Murphy would do in this now.
I mean, at least you know like where you'd be coming back to. Like you
Yeah.
don't have an awful lot of a.
As in, he knows my address.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we live together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're going for good dodge.
Yeah. If Murphy's out to help me, I don't know. I think I'm in trouble.
The next one is pick one skill a teammate has that you'd like to have.
You've got a fair few to choose from here. You've got a squad of what we're up about 45, 50 odds.
While you're thinking, I'll say my physio Michael Clark. He's
Yeah.
not a teammate, but he can play the spoons.
Can he?
Yeah. And he
Okay.
showed me it's quite impressive. So I think that would be my.
Do you know when you started to when you were going to physio, I genuinely had no idea where you were. Like, is it
Yeah.
the ability to walk on 2 legs without crutches, or
No,
Oh,
Michael
spoons.
Clark. Yeah, play the spoons.
Oh, right.
Which is pretty. I didn't even know it was a thing. Do you?
No.
Have you ever heard of it?
No.
No, neither have I.
I'm vaguely aware of playing the spoons as a talent. but
Yeah.
I've never actually met anybody that can do
It's
that.
pretty cool. So
All right.
yeah, shout. Yeah.
We might get Michael on to prove that. I don't know how you prove it in a podcast.
Well, I
but
mean, it sounds pretty good.
it sounds pretty
That's
good.
the whole point.
Yeah. We'll go see if we can grab him at some point.
Yeah, maybe.
Pull him in.
Put him under pressure.
To play us out, here's Michael Clark on the spoons.
And that will get the spike.
That will get the spike. might get any type of spike, to be honest, but we'll go with it. Josh.
Yeah, maybe for me, just maybe playing golf. I'm not too flash
Good
at
one.
golf. Tend to spray it around quite a bit. So I think if I could have a skill that another teammate had, it could be golf because it would be quite nice. I don't play often, but when I do play, I'm spraying it all around the fairway. So it'd be nice to keep it down the middle.
Yeah, that's a good one. But see, during the week, like if you're like a normal typical week, say we're playing this Friday, or actually no, this week's not a good example. Say we've got a Saturday game and Wednesday off. Would you see yourself going for around like 18 holes on that Wednesday? Because guys do it, and I do not see them. Like I'm the same. I would love to be better at golf because I like the social side of it and stuff, and it'd be nice, like good thing to do. But I think I don't think on a Wednesday, I don't think I'd have the energy to do it.
Yeah, well, sometimes back home I'd go for like a hunt or a fish on a Wednesday.
All right.
On a day off. So just replace that for golf. I mean, it's not quite as high octane as out there fishing or something, but yeah, it's always good to go out and get a bit of fresh air. But here definitely not happening this week, is it?
No, but the weather as well you can get over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Scottish weather.
You might get 4 months of the year.
Yeah,
4 months. That's
that you're not playing rugby.
So on your own golf skills, have you got a handicap? Or you?
Nah. I think the last time I did golf was in high school when we did it for a PE sort of thing, but I've barely touched a stick since.
Anything over crazy golf that's got a windmill in the middle of it or something is over rugby. That's actually probably too much for my golf skills. So you're okay on that front.
We can go out together, Josh.
Yeah.
If we're both very bad, I've got a set of clubs.
Go to driving range first, less walking, eh?
Nah, straight in.
Straight in there.
Straight in 18 holes.
And for the behind the scenes content, go to the Glasgow Warriors YouTube channel. All right. Dive in.
This is my pick.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit far away from me, so I'm just going to let you two tear away from me today.
Okay. Who's the teammate that makes you laugh the most? It's a tough question.
Yeah, that's a toughie.
Again, you can take this in any way, shape, or form. It could be a sense of humour, or it could be if
laughing at them.
From Sam Johnson's episode last week, apparently it's just Matt Fagerson, just all the time.
Oh, he just finds Matt.
Yeah. Well, I think the exact description was he's the ick. Now I don't know exactly.
So he just took that opportunity to slag somebody off rather than. But that's a safe bet. Is slagging Matt off.
Yeah, that is. It's easy money, that.
Teammate who makes you laugh the most.
I'd probably be Sione just because I spend quite a bit of time with him, pick him up most mornings and drop him off most arvos. So yeah, he's usually got a few one-liners to get me going in the morning or
just we now have two Sione, so two.
Sorry, yeah. Sione Tuipolotu.
Yeah. What sort of a sense of humour is Sione? What's?
He can be very sarcastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just a funny bloke.
Yeah, I'd probably have to, Johnny is a good one, but I think I'd have to say Johnny Matthews, the Scouser.
That's fair enough. I can see that actually.
Scousers always sort of see themselves as being funny as well, so he plays into it. But yeah, I think have a good laugh with John most mornings. So.
Again, I think it was Xander on his episode said that he's basically just always in a decent mood, which always helps as well.
Yeah. Has Johnny already been said for this?
No, different question actually, similar vein. I think it was.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what the question was for Xander, but Johnny came up in that one as somebody who always puts a smile on your face. So that's very, very nice.
Taking the opportunity to be nice about your teammates rather than slagging off Matt Fagerson.
That's a nice and wholesome answer. This one. That's good. I like it. Nice, good one. Okay,
Rip into another one.
Yeah, crack on. Oh, that was
cool.
That was a bit of a skill.
That's why we need video on
for
these podcasts.
For everybody that can't see this, Josh has just physically flicked a full-on answer open, which is probably the most skillful athletic thing anybody's ever done on this podcast.
Right, here we go. So the next one is, you're launching a new business. One of your teammates is the face of the business. Who is it, and what are you selling?
The intake of breath there, I think, was... But as somebody who writes the question, as somebody who writes the question, that was quite satisfying.
Maybe Wills, because he's a well-known figure and he is pretty happy at jumping on any bandwagon at any moment to try and sell anything.
He's put up a couple of Instagram stories and that all.
Yeah. So there's my answer.
What's your business
Wilson, though? And we're selling. Geez, I mean, with Wills, you could sell anything.
Feel free to list off a few options. Go for it. What are you thinking, Josh?
You could sell bloody glasses to a blind person if you had to.
I liked Wilson's video, Murphy.
Yeah. I have seen it. I'm not sure how we describe this. We might just direct people to
the airport prank.
Yeah, the airport prank.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, go on Ryan Wilson's Instagram.
Yeah, I guess it's on
Instagram. It's on Reels.
Yeah, Wilson's a good one for the social media side of things.
Yeah. You ever does he ever try to sell you anything? Is he a handy salesman, or is he?
No, he never tries to sell me anything, but I think he's just really good at like that sort of side of things, because some people don't really like having to do it and posting stories and stuff like that, but he obviously does like doing it.
Yeah,
and that makes it better. You know, you can tell when somebody doesn't enjoy doing it. So like me.
Have either of you ever had to pose for anything sort of well, I know you have. We did this yesterday for something that'll come out after this podcast. But have you ever had to pose for anything from a face of a business point of view?
Yeah.
Product endorsements?
Nah, just like a picture with Adidas, like when you used to get some boots from them a couple of years ago. But I mean,
I don't think
everyone was doing them, so.
Yeah, I think you're not massive on Instagram, are you?
Nah, not
Are
really.
you? I'm definitely not.
No,
I think I've had it since like 2016, and I've got 6 posts or something like that. Might even be 5.
nice.
So
Quality over quantity, though.
I wouldn't even say that.
Some good content on Darge's Insta, so
Yeah.
get on it.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh has already put his Instagram out. Would you like to do it? Would you like a plug for yourself?
Don't bother. Next is another question.
Yeah, dive in.
Is it me? It's me, isn't it? All right, let's give this a shot. You wanted to have seen that, people.
I think we've now set a standard for trying to open questions on this podcast.
Had that one. The answer is Wilson. Best singer in the squad. I have got an answer, but don't know what
You rip in then, Darge.
Xander used to sing in the choir, did he not? Or have I just
I think you might be
completely
I will double check.
fabricated that?
We'll
I
double
think
check
that's
that.
true.
I think you might be right there.
Xander used I hope it's true. Otherwise, I don't know where I've got it from if it's not true.
Just commit to the answer. It's
Yeah,
fine.
commit to it, Xander.
Just commit to it.
If he used to sing in the choir.
Is he quite vocal in your shed? Is he singing?
No, but I mean, I just heard that story that he used to be in the choir, so I mean, it must have.
Must be
You
right.
don't
somewhere.
go into the choir if you're rubbish at singing, do you?
I wouldn't know. I've never been picked for a choir in my life, so it's fine.
Neither. Outside of that, who enjoys singing around the squad? Not really. There's not really.
I don't know. Walt's often singing along in the
Yeah.
gym, and often hear him singing in the shed. But
The best though.
yeah, I don't know. Is he just putting noise out there, or is it, I wouldn't be able to tell a good singer from a
I'm
bad
not a
singer
good
though,
judge
so
either. No.
I might just stay out of that one. I'll throw Walt out there, but
Yeah, I'll go Xander.
Either of you are particularly happy at that?
Nah,
chanting a tune out, or
I'm tone deaf.
What's your go-to song on the bus if you had to sing?
Walk of Life by Dire Straits.
you are
Great
a
song.
massive fan of that song?
Yeah,
to be fair.
Dire Straits is my favourite.
Ah, nice.
That's
a good song.
Where's that come from? Is that a family thing? Or just what you?
Yeah, the old man loves Dire Straits, so I suppose you listen to it from a young age because he'll just whack the CD on and you're kind of forced to listen to it, and
Yeah.
you can either, well, at a young age, I enjoyed it, so.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a cracking tri-celebration song as well here, to be fair. You've had a couple of pretty decent finishes with that one coming on in the background.
Yeah, always good to hear that when you're running back to halfway.
I always wondered, are you guys aware of the music that comes on when you're out on the pitch? Like, when you score, are you aware that the song comes on? Or are you just so...
Yeah, you kind of just hear it and then you're like, oh, that's right. It's the
Yeah.
bloody try song. And then you're like, yeah, happy days.
Yeah. No, generally it just always comes to mind. I know we talk about the crowd noise and all that, but I don't know how much of everything else you guys are aware of when you're out there as well.
Not really. I mean, like, I've been going to watch. It's so different to like club rugby where you can hear, like at the smaller crowds, you can hear like every shout from the
Yeah.
crowd. And if it's like personal shouts, or cuts deep.
I was going to say, what sort of stuff
Just
are we
no,
talking
not
about?
personal shouts about you, but like if they're shouting number 7 this or number, you're just like you hear every shout. Whereas like here, it's almost like when the atmosphere gets going, it's
buzzing.
it's bouncing, but at least you don't hear the personal.
Personal attacks.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't even know what my tri-celebration song is. Never
Right,
scored
well.
here.
Have you scored generally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against Bennett.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Won't
Pause,
say
pause,
how.
mate.
Yeah.
We'll not
It
mention
was a
that
Bennett try. It was a Mull try.
Yeah.
Hey, still 5 points, mate.
Yeah, still 5 points.
Oh, he started again. We're going to have to get this on video at some point.
Pick a teammate. If you didn't know they played pro rugby, what would you say they did for a living?
You can't
I
see
would
it.
say that JP Dupree plays basketball.
Yeah, it's a pretty safe shout, to be fair.
That's a very,
Yeah.
Or Suave. Richie
or
Gray.
Suave.
Yeah.
They're both enormous.
They are. I don't know. Do you guys get used to it? Because whenever we see them around the place, they're like, "Oh no, you're still massive."
I mean, because JP's slightly newer, it's still like
Yeah.
every time I see him, but especially with they're not even. But them coming back from South Africa was a bit like, yeah. But they're good shouts, I guess. I think it's hard to just think of a teammate
Yeah, off the top of your head.
off the top of your head.
Basketball
If I
pretty
was to
generic,
try and imagine you,
Here we go. What sort of job would you say each other do? This is
you would definitely be like
Swinging a hammer, say it.
yeah. You'd be hands on, but it's just what
Yeah, I'll be a
you
trader.
like
mate.
hunting, you like fishing.
Yeah.
One of these guys, very hands on. I reckon you'd be a tradie of some sort.
Yeah, happy with that.
Oh, yeah,
I reckon Darge would be.
it's a tough one.
What would you do, Darge?
What would I
Have you
If
gone
I
to,
if I have
uni?
no idea, you have no
Have you
idea.
gone to uni?
No,
If you went, what would you study?
exactly.
So you'd be on the
That's
tools
the
with me,
question.
brother.
Yeah.
If anybody
Yep.
needs a job done,
That's-
send us your contacts. We'll get you in for Josh and Darge.
yeah. Or
Free
we'll
quotes.
give you Josh contact, not mine.
Yeah, don't contact Darge on Instagram. We'll go with one more. So
One more.
this is your big cue. Big it up.
Right,
I appreciate Darge.
that's me rustling with
Good,
paper.
mate.
There is a lot of rustling going on there. There's a fair few options in that.
Who gives the best restaurant recommendations? You got anyone in mind? I think I know for myself it's Jamie Batty because he obviously lives in the East End as well.
True.
Even outside of that, he's quite well
Yeah.
Yeah,
quite knowledgeable,
He's well cultured, isn't he?
well cultured in
He's,
restaurant game.
He's eating his way around. Kibble also as well.
Kebble as well,
Kebble,
great shout. Yeah.
Is the secret just go to front rowers? Is this where
I
we're getting
mean,
this?
yeah, I would say no,
Throws
but
Xander in there as well.
I would say no, but yes, because even when the other person that comes to mind on that is Murray McCallum. Obviously, he was here last season, but like Edinburgh, Glasgow restaurants, he knows pretty well. So yeah, I guess
I mean, it's a safe
it's the
shout,
front-
isn't
it's
it?
the front row, yeah.
Right.
What sort of stuff do you go for on a night out? Are you looking for
On a night out,
sort of like a dinner? Or to be fair, lunch, whatever takes your
just
boat.
going out for food.
Just going out for food, yeah.
I like Italian restaurants.
Yeah.
Safe bet, obviously. And if I was to order it in, I would have to go like the classic burger, fries, shake.
Josh, what about yourself?
Yeah, I can't handle spice at all for a starters. So anywhere that's not spicy, like if I'm going for Thai, I'm your classic mild pad Thai. If I'm going for Indian, mild butter chicken, garlic naan. But yeah, steaks are nice. So yeah, just anywhere where it's not too spicy, and I'll be happy.
Fair enough. You just give the front rowers those recommendations and they'll come back to you with something. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Easy.
If you say any steak restaurants, Batty, Kebble.
Yeah, they're the
no.
go-tos.
Yeah.
Nice. And on that note, we will call it a day there for episode 6 of the Squadcast. Thank you very much to Josh for joining us. All the best. Hopefully see you out there on Friday night.
Yeah, thanks
Darge,
for having me.
Thank you for stepping in.
No worries.
Hopefully we'll see you back out there sooner rather than later whenever you get this very fetching piece of footwear off your ankle at the minute. And hopefully we'll see all of you on Friday night for the game against Benetton, where Nation tickets are still available at glasgowwarriors.org. Kick-off 7:35 p.m. We'll be back at some point in the not-too-distant future with another episode of the Squadcast, but until then, I've been Craig Wright, he's been Rory Darge, he's been Josh McKay, and this has been the Glasgow Warriors Squadcast.